Are you an atheist? Do you think that religion is occupying too much space in culture? And do you think that religion is damaging society in many ways? And do you sometimes ask yourself the question, what can we do to remove religion from society? What can we do to destroy religion? Short answer, you can't. It's not possible. Religion is too big. You are too small. You have very few friends, of whom I am definitely one, perhaps. Because I agree with you that religion is a very bad thing and that religion is doing bad things to society and it should not. But I think when we aim to destroy religion completely, we are kind of missing the point. And we are also engaging in a futile exercise because we can't. It's too big, it is too old, it occupies too much space, not only in the real world but also in people's minds. So it is not possible to one day, snap your fingers and cause religion to disappear from society. I know people say that if you keep spreading awareness, if you keep spreading scientific literacy, you will one day be successful in doing so. And I don't know if that is possible, but I can give you a simple answer to the question, what can be done to remove religion from society? First of all, accept that you can't remove religion from society. And then come to another point, which is that एक चीज़ को पूरी तरह से ख़त्म नहीं किया जा सकता, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि उस चीज़ की पावर को घटाया नहीं जा सकता. You may not be able to destroy religion, but you can devalue it. You can reduce its bhav in the market. You can cause people to pay it less attention. If you do that, if for prolonged periods of time you create a culture where people are like, हाँ religion है एक चीज़, पर it's like many things. It's like one thing among many things in life. It's not the primary purpose of existence. It's not the most important thing in life. It's not the be all and end all of human existence. If you can bring people to that level, you have kind of sort of succeeded in your eventual goal, which is to have a society where religion is not toxic and where religion is not controlling everything. And the way to do that is to not get too aggressive about it. If you look at a religious person when you're talking with them and you say religion is bad and it must end and all that वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह, वो सुधरे, वो चेंज नहीं होगा. वो अपना धर्म छोड़ के तुम्हारे साथ अग्री करने नहीं लगे, हाँ सही बोल रहे हो तुम, ये नहीं होगा. So what will change him? What will change him is that whenever they talk about religion, listen to them and nod your head and then move on to something else. In some cases, it is important to engage people directly. You know, when people are saying मेरा धर्म कहता है कि उन लोगों को मार देना चाहिए, तब ये खड़ा होकर बोलना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि नहीं, you're wrong. But in most cases, in the course of normal life, in your families, in gatherings, social gatherings, etc., it is not important to do that. What you can do is that, like I'll give you an example. I heard somewhere that some person was asking another person, मेरा बच्चा स्कूल जाता है, स्कूल में रिलीजियस इंडोक्ट्रिनेशन हो रहा है, मैं उसको इससे कैसे बचाऊं? और उसका सिंपल जवाब ये था कि अपने बच्चे को ये मत कहो कि तुम्हें स्कूल में जाके सबको बदलना है. अपने बच्चे को चूज़ करने दो दो चीज़ों के बीच में, रिलीजन एंड हिज लाइफ. आई गारंटी यू, अगर 16-17 साल के बच्चे को बोलोगे कि बेटा तुमको जाके भजन गाने हैं या वीडियो गेम्स खेलने हैं, वो हमेशा वीडियो गेम चूज़ करेगा. वो भजन गाने के लिए मंदिर इसलिए जाता है क्योंकि उसको ये बताया जाता है कि वो वीडियो गेम से ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. आपका काम है उस बच्चे को बोलना नहीं है, चलेगा अगर तो नहीं जाता, चलेगा अगर तो पूजा पाठ नहीं करता, चलेगा अगर तो ये सब नहीं मानता, तो तेरे को वीडियो गेम खेलना है तो खेल ले. आपका बच्चा कोई चीज़ डिसाइड करने के लिए जो फ्रीडम ऑफ थॉट उसको चाहिए, वो उसको प्रदान करना आपका काम है. So when your child is in a place where he has to make a decision about, is this right, is this wrong, what am I supposed to do in a thing like this, your job is to tell them, or at least communicate to them, that it's okay to not be religious. It's okay to not pray. It's okay to not worship. It is okay to not take part in rituals. Because the fact of the matter is, your child is going to grow up in a world where religion exists, where rituals will happen, where worship will happen. The key thing that we are talking about here is you letting your child decide to not be part of it. They will have to be part of it on a synthetic level in any case. But at least when you are speaking with them, give them the freedom to think of religion as just another thing. Devalue it. Reduce its importance in their eyes. Because if you don't, and you can do two things. If you are someone in charge of a child's upbringing, you can do two things. You can tell them, नहीं नहीं धर्म बहुत ज़रूरी है, करना ही पड़ेगा तुमको. Or you can say, नहीं नहीं कर ले, लोग कह रहे हैं तो. In both cases, you are telling them that religion is something worth sacrificing video games and fun for. And it's not true. So if you are someone who thinks that religion is a toxic influence on minds and that it can destroy society in very real ways because of its influence on people's minds, the best thing you can do to a young person is to tell them that, yeah, sure. I mean, it's a thing. If you want to, you can go for it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And, along with this, expose them to other ways of thinking. Expose them to the existence of people who don't have a religion. Because a lot of young people will look at people and they become used to categorize them as Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, etc. If there is a folder in their head which is atheist, then you have exposed them to a way of life which is irreligious, which is not religious, which does not involve worship or praying or attending or performing rituals. And that will also be an option in their head. Most of the time, the problem is that लोगों के मन में options जो होते हैं ना, वो सारे के सारे किसी न किसी तरीके से religious या फिर spiritual होते हैं. And that is what creates the problem. When they grow up, they're like, okay, ये धर्म सही है या वो धर्म सही है. उनके दिमाग में ये ऑप्शन होता ही नहीं कि शायद कोई भी सही नहीं है. शायद I don't have to worry about all this. Maybe I can just live my life and live like a normal, decent, ethical human being and not worry about all this stuff. So devalue religion, expose your children to a world where non-religion is also an option. And by doing that, you will have contributed to the existence of a future where maybe religion is less toxic than it is right now.